Hey everybody, I want to make sure that I am live in the right place. Yes, I see myself. So welcome in everybody. My name is Kimberly of Lolly Doodle Studios, The Widow on Fire. If you do not know me, I am an artist, a hand letterer, and I'm a crafter as well. I'm mostly known for my art and my hand lettering, but I have a pretty fun little craft to share with you today. So come on in. If you're new here, please let me know that you're new. Please take a second just to say hi. So first, before I get started, let me just say thank you to Jimmy Lou and all the ladies who put this event together. So you are watching my segment of the second annual Craft Hop. And it has been running live. Hi, Monique. Thank you for saying hi. If you have not been watching all week long, you really need to join the free group. And I put the link up there. There are so many amazing, talented ladies and gentlemen who have been live all week long. So what I'm going to do tonight, and I know I am more known for my art and my lettering, but we're going to play with some paper bags today. I have been MIA just a little bit here on my page, trying to get over a sinus infection and some other yicky stuff. But I have been wanting to do this craft for a while now. So welcome in, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. Please feel free to sprinkle this out. You know how it is in this world of Facebook. The sprinkles mean the world to us crafters and artists. So I'm going to turn my camera down a little bit. I tried my best to get my little bouffant here. Everybody's dressing up so cute all week, and I had to work today, so we're lucky. We're lucky I look as decent as I do. So I'm going to point you down to my table because I want to show you, honestly, the only thing that you need to do this craft today, and it sounds so silly, are paper bags. Lunch bags, cute little treat bags. I have black bags, white bags, big bags, little bags. I don't know, it sounds silly, but I have fallen in love with brown paper crafts. Hey, Angie, thanks for joining in, girlfriend. So I shared this craft last year, and it was such a big hit, and I've been wanting to do it again this year. May seem very simple, and it is. So I'm just going to take one paper bag, and I like to check because if it has this little circle in there, I want to cut a point in that. So I'm going to just kind of fold it in half and just hold it. And there have been a lot of paper crafters on this week, which I absolutely love. You know, I do a lot of art and lettering, but I also love paper crafts, guys. Hey, Tammy, how are you, girlfriend? Thanks for popping over to support me. So look, this is all I've did here on this bag is cut it. Looks like a little house, right? So you would need to do this craft anywhere from 7 to 10 bags. I usually stick with 9 to 10. Okay, so we all know about the paper snowflakes. Well, these are snowflakes, but they're three-dimensional. And I know it might seem, thank you for the hearts. It might seem a little strange to be worrying about snowflakes yet, but these don't have to be snowflakes. We can make them anything we want. So I'm going to take this bag, and I just cut that triangle at the top. Kind of looks like a little house. You can cut different, but I'm going to keep it simple just for our purposes. So, and then I'm going to take, and down the sides of the bag, you can make any kind of decoration as intricate or as simple as you want to make. The only thing you want to do is to make sure you leave some of the bag intact, and you'll see why when we get to that point. So I'm going to make this pretty simple. As I said, I just cut it to look like a little house. And then I'm just going to draw freehand just a little semi half circle there. You can do like triangles. You can do all kinds of fun shapes. Hello, Donna. Hello, Sherry. So I just drew my half circle there. And then I'm going to fold that bag back in half again. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't do perfect here. We do our best. Okay, so I just folded that up so my edges somewhat match. I'm just going to come in here with my scissors. Thank you for spreading the love, girl. I have not been on my page a whole lot, and it's really been breaking my heart. So I'm really happy to be back today. Molly, hello. Good afternoon, Brenda. And I am just, you know, sometimes when you're not feeling inspired, the best thing to do is just jump right back into it, right? So here's the one bag. These are just paper lunch sacks. You can go and get fancy ones, pretty ones. This works just the same way. So I'm going to count out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna stick with my 9 bags. Okay. And I don't want to bore you with watching me cut bags, but this is I had these all over my living room last Christmas, and honestly, I think they'd look amazing any time of the year. So I'm going to line up my bottom on this next bag, just like so. Take my little pencil and just kind of trace. And again, it doesn't have to be exact. I'm just going to trace that in there. Thank you guys for coming in. I'm so excited to be back on live again. If you do not know my story, I became a widow in my early 40s. I had always been artistic and creative, but I had no idea the healing benefits. I just thought I liked it. So I lost my mother, and 28 days later, I became a widow. Lost my husband to cancer in my early 40s. I went into a very dark spot, which some of you may understand. So see, I just traced that on there. And then I'm just going to cut it out. And I wouldn't suggest doing the whole pile at one time unless you've got, good afternoon, Cindy. Unless you've got really strong hands, I wouldn't suggest doing more than 2 or 3 at a time. So I'm just going to cut 2. And I'm just going to cut out that simple little shape that we just traced on the template. And again, throw perfection out the window, right? Crafting, as I said, I became a widow, very dark spot, and I really credit not only my faith, but my love of crafting and painting is what helped me pull myself out of a depression. So that's my thing, is just do what makes your heart sing. Find what sets your soul on fire, whether it's hand lettering, painting, crafting, you know, upcycling thrifted things, cooking, anything that makes your heart smile, go do it, right? So this is, like I said, very simple. I'm just tracing and cutting all. I think I got 9 here, so we're just going to cut that shape out. I'm going to get all 9 of these cut. So has everyone been watching the Craft Pop event? Some of these ladies have blown me away with their creativity, with their craft, and also with the thought that they've put into dressing up. I wish. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Carolina. Welcome. Thank you guys for coming in and joining me. As I said, we could have done a paint craft, but I've been wanting to do these. And I think they're pretty easy. Good, Sherry. I'm glad that you've had a good time watching. Some of these women, well, I mean, all of them are inspiring, but there are some crafts that I know I will be hitting the craft store this week to pick up some stuff and try to recreate some of the crafts that they've been making. And that's one of the blessings of doing, hello. Hi, Mary. That is one of the blessings of one of these events, is that you discover so many new crafters that you may not have ever came across before. All right, now I got to get my 2 little house points cut off the top. Now, if you like that look of natural decor, this is right up your alley, right? I like a mix of old and new, rustic and sparkly, kind of like a farmhouse glam kind of girl. So I could take all of these and just use them how they are. But I wanted to show you real quick with one. Here, let me pull my stuff down. I see you all coming in. Thank you so very much. I just have my little Mod Podge bag here. And what I would do, and I'm just going to show you with one, because with only having a half hour, I won't be, you know, I've already pre-done. You could do all sides of the top of that bag this way, but pop that bag open, right? And this is if you like a little bit of sparkle with your rustic like I do. I take some of that Mod Podge or glue, and I just lightly hit the edges of my bag. Hello, Linda. Thank you for sprinkling. Gosh, you guys are just making me feel so welcome in this event today. I appreciate that so much. So I'm just, believe me, I just drag the bag edges through the Mod Podge, and I have some diamond dust down here in my bag. I'm just gonna kind of hit that, and wherever that glue hit, you could do this all over the bag. You could do all the edges, but if you can see that, it just adds a little bit of sparkle to the edges of the bags. Now, you could go and do all of your cut edges. You don't have to. You don't even have to do this part. You could do this with some glitter. You could run like a bead of gold paint across the edge if you wanted to dress them up a bit. But I went ahead and did that ahead of time, because who wants to watch? It's bad enough you had to watch me cut paper. Who wants to watch paint or glue dry, right? So I just went ahead and prepped a bunch of bags ahead of time. And you can see here on the end, I have just sprinkled each of them with a little bit of diamond dust. It just reminds me of the glistening of snow. All right, so I'm just gonna take one, and this is another point. I like to glue with all of my folded parts of the bag facing up. You could fold it the other way, as long as each of them, to me, have to be facing the same way. And look, this is so simple. A simple bead of glue across, and a simple bead of glue right up the middle. Okay, so then I'm going to take my next bag, and I'm just going to line it up and press it on there. Oh, I do not make these bracelets, Linda. I got these bracelets through another maker friend of mine. I can come on and I can get you her information when I'm finished. She makes the most beautiful jewelry, but I hardly ever take these off. So again, I just put a T with glue. Howdy from Fort Worth. Christy, thank you for stopping by. How is Fort Worth weather? Thank you for sprinkling artful adventures. So as I said, just stacking these all up, glue in a T shape across the bottom and right up the middle. Try to line them up a little bit better than it looks like I'm doing here today, but it's all gonna work out in the end. Okay. Did I just put that on upside down? I did. All right, so you guys gotta yell at me. Gotta yell at me before it dries. Maybe I can get it off. I have extras made, so it's okay. Hey, mistakes happen while we're crafting, right? So I'll just do that bead of glue again. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you don't know me, like I said, I became a widow in my early 40s. And discovered the healing benefits of art and crafting. I mean, sure, it's just fun, but we don't realize while we're doing it that we're also just giving ourselves that time to heal. I stick another glue stick down in there, right? So I'm just layering. I think I might have had 10 here ahead of time in case one of them ripped. And as I said, the diamond dust or the glitter on the ends are just completely, it is therapeutic, isn't it, Linda? Oh, thank you, Molly. I appreciate that. No, being a widow is not easy, but I have made a conscious decision, because I think a lot of it is choice, that my husband would not have wanted me to go through the rest of my life sad all of the time. So I try to find a little bit of joy in every day. And I also have an adult child with special needs. That is my daughter, Alexis. She also known as Lolly. She appears on the page from time to time. She's my inspiration for this page as well. Thank you guys for coming in. I am so thrilled. I thought these guys are not going to be wowed by brown paper bags, but wait till you see this, right? And none of them, just like the paper snowflakes we grew up making in school, none of them have to be the same. So I think I have 9 here. I'm just gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nope, 8. Yeah, 9. So I have 9. I'll put 1 aside. I don't think I need a full 10. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready to see the magic happen here? I know this probably is not going to take up a half an hour time, but I also want to let you guys know that when I'm finished, I'm going to put a template on the page here that you can come grab to do different shapes with your bags. Right? Are you guys ready to see the magic that's going to happen here? Who knows what's going to happen? Throw me a heart. Who knows what's going to happen here in about 2 seconds? And I hope I have enough room. Maybe I will pull my camera back up. All right. I see some hearts. All right, Brenda. You ready? You guys ready for this? All right, so here's just our brown bags, all glued together. We've got a little bit of diamond dust, and we are just going to take the last end to the last end, pull them together, okay? I am going to get inside of here and hot glue again right up the middle. Just try not to burn yourself. Now, I've also been told that some people use paper clips to close these up, and that way you can reuse them every year, which is great. But that, you know, it's fun to make them, so I don't mind remaking them every year. So I'm just squeezing that together, letting that glue dry. Okay, and then we're left with these great big snowflakes, and there is just a hint of shimmer on the edges. So last year I had these hung all around my Christmas tree, and at night I did big ones, small ones, white ones, brown ones, and when the lights were lit on the tree at night, it was just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep, little snowflakes, big snowflakes. So I'm going to put you down for a minute. I don't know where I'm at on time, but I'll see if I can put this one back here a little bit to the side. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. Appreciate that so much. Where are we with time? Does anybody know the time? Yeah, this is a great craft, Molly, to do with the kids. You just have to watch them with the hot glue. But I have had 9 minutes left. Okay, good. So I'll show you. Here's just some extra bags. And you can get brown paper bags, you know, on your trip to the supermarket tonight. Like, these are everywhere. If you want some more of these, like, specialized little ones, these are Hobby Lobby. I went and got some smaller sacks. These are all Hobby Lobby. You can get every color under the sun. And then I just wanted to show you that by changing up that simple, like, you can make this look like a Christmas tree, honestly. And do you remember back in school, if you wanted to mirror something, you fold it in half longwise? All right, so that's what I do. Doesn't have to be perfect, but you're only really going to see one. You can make these look like Christmas trees. You can do the slanted line. Now, remember, you don't want to cut every single bit in between of the snowflake, because then it's all going to just come apart and be flying everywhere. So I always try to leave maybe just a fingertip width in between. Oh, that's not right either. So we're going to make that a little bit smaller, come in, and then I'm going to come out, leave a little bit of space, and come out again. Then you get those scissors. So any of you think that you might try this, I would love to see it if you do. Remember, the glitter and the diamond dust are optional. I know these will be all over the place in my Christmas decor this year again. And you can really whip these out fast if you're not talking the whole time like I did. Quality Crafts by Kathy's gonna try. I hope you do. Tag me when you do so I can come see yours. But you see the difference. It would just be all these different shapes. And I'll see with what time I have left if I can whip another one out real quick. I doubt that I'll have the time. But when you do a whole bunch of these, see what I mean? Like, if you don't have strong hands, do it the way I did the first one, where you're only doing 1 or 2 bags at a time. Because believe me, cutting through each bag double layer, it'll give you some hurting hands. Oh, I have 6 minutes, Linda. Thank you so much. Now, up after me, guys, when I'm done, use that link up in the description box to go over to the group. to watch the rest of the presenters. And up after me is Dee's Broken Art. I think I'm saying that correctly. And if I'm wrong, someone please correct me in the comments. And I don't know if you're there, Jimmy Lou, or not. Maybe you could throw a link, or we can just direct everyone to the Craft Hop group. That works. But there are still more presenters to come after me. And as I said, mostly what I do, 99% of the time, are painting and hand lettering. So if you're interested in learning to hand letter or paint, you need ideas for your painting and crafting purposes, please feel free to, I would love it. Honestly, I would love it if you liked and followed my page. Maybe I will just show you, since what I did tonight is kind of out of the norm. This is the kind of stuff that I typically do. We paint like gnomes. I know, Sherry, it was great being a part of this event. So this is what I am pretty much known for, the painting. So this is one of my gnomes. This may not be everyone's cup of tea, but I do a lot of wood, wedding work. So this is a leather jacket painted for a Halloween wedding. I figured I'd show you. Till death do us, I think it says, oh, no, till my last breath. So yeah, that's kind of what I do, guys. I believe I am out of time, and I want to thank you all for welcoming me. New and old, thank you for hanging with me while I go in my little drips and drabs with finding myself every few months. Thank you, Linda. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Get crafty. Find what sets your soul on fire and do it every day. I love you guys. Bye-bye.